Hello, everyone. My name is Maria Alvarez, and I'm responsible for health economics, policy, and reimbursement at Medtronic Iberia. It is an honor to contribute to the HTAi Congress, and it's a pleasure to share our insights with you today. But first and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of the whole research team for your interest in this virtual presentation entitled Evaluation of Sustainability and Environmental Impact Measures in HTA of Medical Technologies in Europe, starting an important journey. In a nutshell, what we did was to examine sustainability measures and current HTA guidelines and reports with a focus on medical technologies in 5 European countries. What we found out is that of the over 450 plus HTA reports examined, very few included sustainability measures, and these were not supported by evidence, leading us to the conclusion that detailed guidance on environmental evidence requirements is needed. Here you can see a brief introduction where we highlight that reducing environmental impact and ensuring sustainability practices is very important to medtech industry. However, it is not yet clear how these factors will be formally assessed by HTAs. These study aimed at understanding what sustainability measures are required and included in HTA reports, as I said, with a focus on medical technologies in these 5 European countries: France, England, Germany, Italy, and last, Spain. In the methods section, you'll see that we performed a search among HTA guidelines, framework papers, and published HTA reports for devices from January 2022 to November 2023 for inclusion of sustainability aspects. Why such a short search period? The reason is that this topic is so recent, and therefore we chose this period of time. Search terms included, among others, environmental impact, sustainability, carbon footprint, greenhouse gas, and waste generation. Data were extracted into standardized templates and analyzed both qualitatively and quantitatively for the inclusion of sustainability and environmental measures. You can read here our first research question that asked whether HTA organizations within these 5 countries have published any guidance on sustainability or environmental impact, or if there is any mention of including sustainability criteria in their guidance. As a result, we found out that this information is lacking. And while some countries, you can see here, UK, France, and Spain, request the inclusion of these aspects in the HTA process, there is little detail on evidence requirements and how this will be evaluated. You can see more information in this slide with regards to these 3 countries, with some specific mentions directly to sustainability. Our second research question asked whether or how is sustainability addressed in HTA reports on medical devices. And well, of the 463 reports examined, 9.3 reports included environmental aspects. Specifically, in the case of France, of the over 300 HTA reports, 10.3 included environmental aspects. And similarly, in the case of Spain, of the over 120 HTA reports, 10% included environmental aspects. What happened with England? Well, sustainability benefit is usually claimed in the documentation provided by companies, This usually takes place in 60% of the cases, but in general, these claims are not supported by evidence, and in most of the cases, they are not accepted by the external review group and therefore not included in the final report. Most sustainability benefit claims made were related to the reduction in waste or less resources use. Very few were supported, as I said, by published evidence, and this resulted in the exclusion of potential environmental benefits in final HTA recommendations. And it is also very important to note that costs associated with environmental impact of medical technologies were very rarely assessed. To sum up, here you can see the conclusion slide where we summarize that current inclusion and evaluation of sustainability measures in medtech HTA in Europe is still nascent, while certain countries like England with NICE and France with HAS have very recently made public statements regarding the importance of environmental impact. There is still a growing need for more detailed guidance on how this will be incorporated and what evidence requirements are for the evaluation and decision-making processes. Having that said, this is everything from my side. Many thanks to all of you. Many thanks for your interest. Don't hesitate to get in touch with me should you have further questions.